Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Rajkot District, Gujarat State, the Heartland of Saurashtra, Part 2. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Agriculture forms the foundational backbone of the rural economy across the Rajkot district, operating as a primary source of livelihood for a substantial portion of the population. Lying within the North Sourashtra agroclimatic zone, the region is characterized by medium black and loamy soils, which are excellent for moisture retention but highly dependent on the behavioral patterns of the southwest monsoon. The primary cash crops during the agricultural economy are groundnut, peanuts, and cotton, alongside significant yields of sesame seeds, cumin, zira, wheat, castor, and fodder crops. Due to the historical vulnerability of the Sourashtra region to drought conditions, the state government and institutions like the Junagadh Agricultural University and the Tarkadia actively promote dryland farming technologies, water harvesting techniques, and natural farming paradigms to secure optimal crop yields despite climatic fluctuations. Rajkot is a bustling mercantile hub, widely recognized as the commercial nerve center of the Sourashtra region. The trade and commerce ecosystem here is deeply integrated with both national and global supply chains, generating an annual export contribution exceeding rupees 28,000 crore. The district hosts the massive Rajkot Agricultural Produce Market Committee (APMC), which serves as one of the India's largest trading grounds for cash crops like cumin, groundnut oil, and cotton, feeding raw materials directly into processing units and export pipelines. On the industrial side, the local markets act as standard distribution points for machinery, precision engineering components, and consumer electronics, creating a fast-paced merchant culture driven by traditional business communities. The entrepreneurial spirit of Rajkot is anchored by a massive cluster of micro, small, and medium enterprises (MSMEs) with over 100,000 registered units powering the local economy. The district specializes in precision engineering, forging, casting, CNC machined components, diesel engines, automotive parts, and machine tools, earning it the reputation of being the machine tool capital of India. Major industrial estates managed by the Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation (GIDC), such as Shaper, Varaval, Aji, and Lothika, offer comprehensive plug-and-play setups that draw immense domestic and foreign direct investments. In recent years, diversification into industrial automation, electronics, technical textiles, and advanced metal alloys has positioned Rajkot as a high growth zone for strategic investments under institutional frameworks. Conducting business or traveling through Rajkot requires compliance with both standard Indian statutory frameworks and specific state level laws enacted by the government of Gujarat. A critical regulatory aspect unique to Gujarat is the state's strict policy on total alcohol prohibition under the Gujarat Prohibition Act, which makes the unauthorized sale, purchase, consumption, or possession of alcohol a penal offense. For foreign nationals and non-resident travelers, liquor consumption is strictly restricted to certified individuals holding valid permits obtained from designated government portals or luxury hotel desks. Additionally, Businesses operating within the GIDC enclaves must conform strictly to environmental protocols monitored by the Gujarat Pollution Control Board (GPCB) alongside standard industrial safety regulations. The physical infrastructure of Rajkot District has undergone massive modernization to support its rapid industrial scaling and demographic growth. The city is exceptionally well connected via National Highway 27, NH27, linking it seamlessly to the rest of the state, while a dense network of state highways provides smooth interior connectivity across talukas like Gondal and Jetpur. Rajkot Junction serves as a highly freight cargo movements. Furthermore, the operationalization of the Rajkot International Airport at Hirasar has significantly boosted international air connectivity, facilitating direct trade, business travel, and cargo logistics. Financial operations within Rajkot are seamlessly supported by a robust banking architecture that bridges traditional mercantile banking with contemporary digital ecosystems. The official currency in circulation is the Indian rupee INR, and transactions are processed through an expansive network of public security, private, and cooperative banks, with the State Bank of India traditionally operating as the lead banking institution. ATMs are readily available across urban centers, industrial zones, and rural towns, accepting all major global payment cards like Visa, MasterCard, and RuPay. While cash remains preferred for small-scale rural agro transactions, the local business community highly prefers digital platforms like Unified Payments Interface (UPI) and net banking for daily commercial activities. Rajkot offers a highly diverse hospitality landscape, successfully catering to international corporate delegates, industrial technicians, and leisure travelers alike. The city center and upscale zones feature premium business hotels and luxury properties equipped with modern corporate amenities, conference rooms, and specifically dining venues. For budget conscious visitors, the area surrounding the Rajkot Junction railway station and the central bus terminus offer a multitude of reliable mid range hotels, guest houses, and homestays. Given the frequent influx of business professionals for industrial expos and trading events, it is highly advisable to secure reservation well in advance, particularly when traveling near the industrial zone of Shopper or Metoda. Procuring a local telecommunication connection in Rajkot is a straightforward process governed by the standard security guidelines of the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India (TRAI). Visitors can easily acquire a prepaid or postpaid SIM card from dedicated retail outlets of major service providers like Reliance Jio, Bharti Airtel, or Vodafone Idea (VI), all of which deliver excellent 5G and 4G network coverage throughout the district. To initiate activation, travelers must submit essential Know Your Customer (KYC) documents, which typically include a valid passport with a visa copy for foreign nationals or an Aadhaar card, voter identity card for domestic visitors, along with passport-sized photographs. Digital activation protocols generally ensure that the mobile number and high-speed data services become operational within a few hours of verification. The socio-cultural fabric of Rajkot is deeply rooted in international Gujarati values, requiring a degree of modesty and respectful decorum in public interactions. In professional business environments, standard Western formal attire is fully expected, whereas casual everyday settings welcome practical clothing adapted to the hot, semi-arid climate. When visiting sacred religious sites, temples, or traditional houses, both men and women should wear clothing that covers their shoulders and knees, and footwear must always be removed before entering spiritual spaces. The local community values politeness, greeting others with a traditional Namaste or Jai Sri Krishna, and observing general public modesty goes a long way in ensuring pleasant local interactions. The culinary landscape of Rajkot is celebrated for its authentic, rich, and predominantly vegetarian flavors, reflecting the traditional food culture of Sourashtra. A defining culinary experience is the iconic Gujarati thali, a celebrate platter comprising an assortment of flatbreads, rotli or bagri, spiced lentils, dal or kadi, seasonal vegetable, shak, farsan, savory snacks like dokla and common, and traditional streets. The local street food culture is intensely popular, centering around regional delicacies such as Kathiawadi Adadiya Pak and Katia Jalebi and famous Rajkoti Pada. Because the food prepared in the Sourashtra Gatia Jalebi and the famous Rajkoti Pada. Because the food prepared in the Saurashtra region tends to be slightly spicier, and more robust than the sweet leaning dishes of central Gujarat, pairing meals with fiercely churnal buttermilk chaas is a ubiquitous daily habit. Navigating the urban and rural stretches of Rajkot District require a balanced understanding of local transit options to ensure maximum efficiency. Within the city limits, auto rickshaws are the most flexible option for short distance commutes, though it is practical to negotiate fares beforehand or rely on app-based gap aggregators for upfront pricing. For city-wide commuting, the local bus rapid transit system offers affordable routes across major avenues. For long-distance exploration of historical sites or surrounding industrial towns like Jetpur and Gondal, hiring a private air-conditioned taxi through a registered agency provides the highest comfort and scheduling freedom. Do's and don'ts. Do enthusiastically sample the local street food and authentic Kathiawadi cuisine at traditional dining halls. Do greet business associates and locals with respectful gestures, acknowledging the deeply held cultural values. Do ensure all necessary alcohol permits are secured digitally before attempting to possess or consume liquor within the state borders. Don't carry, displays, or consume alcohol beverages in public spaces as this violates strict state prohibition laws. Don't wear footwear inside religious temples, residential homes, or designated clean cultural areas. Don't discuss sensitive socio-religious topics casually, keeping public conversations polite, positive, and constructive. For international visitors planning a trip to Rajkot, holding a passport with a minimum validity of 6 months from the date of arrival is an absolute prerequisite. Travelers must secure an appropriate Indian visa, such as an e-tourist or e-business visa, via the official Government of India immigration portal prior to departure. It is highly recommended to carry multiple physical copies of your passport, visa page, and passport photographs alongside digital backups stored securely on cloud platforms. Domestic travelers do not require special permits to enter Gujarat, but they must carry standard government issued photo identification cards for hassle-free airport entry and hold check-in protocols. A comprehensive tour of Rajkot district requires an allocation of 3 to 4 days to effectively balance industrial engagements, heritage sightseeing, and local cultural immersion. The ideal window to plan a visit is during the cooler winter months, specifically between October and March, when pleasant daytime temperatures facilitate comfortable outdoor activity. The itinerary should be structured to cover the core urban attractions within the first 2 days, followed by a dedicated day exploring the architectural heritage of Gondal and the textile clusters of Jetpur. Reserving evenings to experience the building local market and food streets ensures a wall-rounded, hot, travel experience. Day 1. Arrival of Rajkot International Airport or Rajkot Junction. Check into your accommodation and spend the afternoon visiting the historic Watson Museum and the Kaba Gandhi No Dela, Mahatma Gandhi's ancestral home. Conclude the evening exploring the traditional markets of Bangli Bazaar. Day 2. Dedicate the morning to professional business meetings or guided industrial town within the Safor, Varaval or Lodika GDC estates. In the evening, unwind at the scenic Aggi Dam or the Aishwarya Park on the city's outskirts. Day 3. Take a day excursion to the nearby heritage town of Gondal, 40 km away, to witness the beautiful Nalika Palace, the vintage can allocation of the royal family and the local Swami Narayan temple. Day 4. Visit the textile printing hubs of Jaipur in the morning to observe traditional block and screen dyeing methods. Complete last-minute souvenir shopping for handicrafts back in Rajkot and head to the airport or railway station for your onward journey. Rajkot maintains a reassuring track record as one of the safest urban districts in India, characterized by low violent crime rates and a welcoming attitude towards visitors. The Rajkot City Police keeps a vigilant presence across commercial zones, public transport hubs, and major tourist spots to maintain public order. Late night travel within well-lit public spaces and major commercial thoroughfares is generally safe, though standard travel precautions against pickpocketing in crowded bazaars should always be practiced. In the event of an emergency, dialing the Pass India emergency number 112 instantly connect travelers to police, medical or fire emergency services. Rajkot functions as a pivotal economic cog that maintains multi-layered commercial relationship across regional, national and international borders. Domestically, it supplies heavy industrial castings, CNC components and agricultural pumps to manufacturing sectors across Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and National Capital Region NCR while maintaining strong interstate links with Ahmedabad and Surat. On the global front, the district maintains deep trade pipelines with markets across the United States, Germany, the United Kingdom, the UAE, and various African nations, exporting millions of precision brass fittings and diesel engines annually. These robust trade ties are continuously strengthened by active participation in international trade fairs and global buyer-seller meets. An intriguing historical fact of Rajkot is that it served as the capital of erstwhile Sourashtra state from 1948 to 1956 before being merged into the bilingual Bombay state and eventually becoming a part of Gujarat. The city also occupies a special place in Indian history as the location where Mahatma Gandhi spent his formative childhood years while he has further served as the Diwan of the Rajkot State. Furthermore, the district is famous for its unique traditional crafts, most notably the intricate silver jewelry work and the painstaking patola weaving technique practiced by local artisans. The region is also deeply passionate about cricket, regularly hosting high-profile domestic and international matches at the Saurashtra Cricket Association Stadium. In summary, Rajkot District stands out as a dynamic blend of deep-rooted cultural heritage and relentless industrial enterprises right in the heart of Sourashtra. It manages to balance its historical legacy with modern manufacturing advancements, making it a compelling destination for both business professionals and curious travelers. The warmth of Kathiawadi hospitality combined with a strong self-made environmental culture leaves lasting impression on anyone who visits. Whether you are exploring its bustling industrial corridors or its historic places, Rajkot offers a unique window into the true economic engine of Western India. The local administration continues to prioritize regional governance, public safety, and infrastructure development across the district. Recent law enforcement actions highlight the focus, with the Rajkot District Police carrying out major enforcement drives under the Rajkot Gujarat Prohibition Act, resulting in notable actions like the recent rupees 13 crore liquor seizure near Vinchaya. On the developmental front, the ongoing expansion of the Hirasar Industrial Corridor and localized urban updates from the Rajkot Municipal Corporation show a steady push toward economic growth. Staying updated via local news channels or the official Rajkot District portal ensures travelers and investors have the latest guidelines and operational notifications. Now, questions and answers. What are the primary cash crops cultivated in the Rajkot district? The primary cash crops cultivated across Rajkot district are groundnut, peanuts, and cotton, supported by sesame seeds, cumin, jeera, castor, and wheat. Is alcohol consumption permitted for tourists visiting Rajkot? Tourists and foreign nationals can consume alcohol legally by obtaining a official visitor's liquor permit digitally or at authorized luxury hotel desks. Gujarat is under strict alcohol prohibition. Which are the major industrial estates located in Rajkot? The major industrial estates managed by the GIDC in Rajkot include the Shaper Veraval, Agi, and Lodhika Matoda industrial clusters. What is the significance of the Kaba Gandhi No Dala? The Kaba Gandhi No Dala is the ancestral home of Mahatma Gandhi, where he spent his childhood years. It has now been preserved as a historical museum displaying photographs and personal belongings related to his life. What is the name of the new international airport serving Rajkot? The district is served by the Rajkot International Airport located at Hirasar, which handles domestic flights and cargo operations. What unique delicacy in Rajkot globally famous for? Rajkot is famous for its rich sweets, most notably the Rajkot Peda, alongside savory snacks like kadia and traditional vegetarian meals. Which emergency number should a traveler dial in case of distress in Rajkot? Travelers can dial the Pan India Emergency Response number 112 to instantly connect with the police, medical, or fire services. What is the best time of the year to plan a trip to Rajkot? The best time to visit Rajkot is during the winter season from October to March, when the weather is cool and ideal for travel. What industrial title in Rajkot frequently given due to its MSME manufacturing output? Rajkot is frequently recognized as the machine tool capital of India due to its dominant role in casting, forging, and manufacturing precision industrial tools. What major historical role did Rajkot city play between 1948 and 1956? Between 1948 and 1956, Rajkot State proudly served as the official administrative capital of the erstwhile Sourashtra state before the states were reorganized. So thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.